Hello, my name is Captain Kelly Muniz, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in 77th Division in the city of Los Angeles on July 13, 2024 at around 10:25 p.m. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to the case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. The LAPD conducts very thorough use of force investigations, which typically require investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of this incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. 77th Division plainclothes vice officers were in the area of 66th Street and Figueroa when one of the officers observed the occupants of a silver Cadillac wearing ski masks involved in a possible dispute with the driver of another vehicle. A portion of this incident was captured on surveillance video. That information was then broadcast to other units in the area. Here are the corresponding radio broadcasts.
What's up with this vehicle right here at the intersection? Looks like they fucking TC'd into each other or something. Is there a black and white available?
Camry going southbound, taking off from a gray Cadillac CTS.
Follow that car because they were all masked up. Follow that car. Follow that car.
Roger, we're going to be following the gray Cadillac westbound. Mike, did you see him TC into that Corolla for the Camry?
Yeah, it was kind of strange. I don't know if they were together, but they pulled in front of that car, that Toyota Camry, and then they jumped out and they were masked up. Then they continued southbound on Denver.
Roger, we saw a bunch of heads jump out on the Cadillac, and the Toyota took off southbound. We still have it going eastbound 67th Street from Figueroa.
Roger, just call it. Have them stop them.
Roger, southbound Figueroa.
Heading up
The Cadillac is going to be following that same Camry. They're both, yeah, they're going to be following. I don't know if it's road rage. Cadillac is northbound Figueroa.
Just follow and see what they do.
Roger.
A vice supervisor who is driving by himself in an unmarked vehicle observed the Cadillac and followed it as it traveled eastbound on 66th Street.
He's getting in the number 1 lane now. He's about to make a turn. Disregard. He's about to make an eastbound turn on 6-6. He's at Flower right now. Looks like he's setting up to make a southbound turn. Actually, he's taking the curb, 6-6 and Flower.
As the Cadillac approached Flower Street, the vehicle pulled over to the south curb, then turned north and stopped, blocking both lanes of traffic on 66th Street. 2 male passengers of the Cadillac then exited the vehicle, and 1 masked passenger approached the front driver's side of the vice supervisor's vehicle, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Here is an additional radio broadcast.
12 Victor 10, Officer needs help, shots fired. 6-6 and Flower. Suspect is southbound Flower in a gray Cadillac.
That masked passenger was later identified as Ricardo Ramirez. Ramirez was struck by gunfire and was subsequently taken into custody. Immediately following the officer-involved shooting, the officers requested a rescue ambulance. While waiting for the rescue ambulance, officers attempted to render aid until paramedics arrived. A portion of this incident was also captured on the responding officer's body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly when an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from the officers involved in this incident.
6-5, coming up on Hoover.
Hey, you alright?
He's gonna be southbound Hoover.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook him up.
Yep.
Go on.
Flower, vehicle, older model Hoover Cadillac. Suspect multiple occupants with black mask, westbound 6-5 from Aurora. And you're doing a 77 frequency. Suspect southbound Hoover.
Hey, he's shot. Get an RA from him. Shot in the chest.
What? Oh, Hoover.
You guys have a medical kit or shirt we can render aid?
I don't have anything. Vehicle last seen 681 to Hoover. Down 6-5 from Menlo. 6-8 to Menlo.
We're gonna render aid. You got a shirt or something, Sarge? You have a shirt or something?
Frequency, policy 5 is in pursuit of a shooting suspect westbound 6-5 from Menlo. Any passion back to 30 supervisor.
Also, let me get an RA. 6-6 west of Flower for suspect down, one shot in the chest. Approximately 25 years old, male, not conscious, not breathing. Let me get a crime scene, Fig, Flower, and between 6th Street.
Here's the shirt. Would you stay with me? 3-5, hold air. We're following the suspect. Shooting heading westbound 6-5 from Kansas.
No.
3-5, continuing northbound Budlong.
Hey, Sarge, leave the car right there.
Westbound 6-5 from Budlong.
Hey, let me see if he has a pulse.
12-5 is in pursuit of a shooting suspect westbound 6-5 from Budlong. Vehicle's older model, silver Cadillac.
Yeah, no pulse.
Roger, alright.
Oh, he's taking some breath.
3-5, now continuing northbound.
Can you take the handcuffs off so we can do CPI?
Vehicle's gonna be blacked out.
Side.
In a position here, still blacked out with a red there. And they'll be coming up on Vermont, eastbound Slauson. The units at Slauson and Vermont hold. They break, southbound units break. Vehicle still blacked out, eastbound Slauson and Vermont, going through the light.
Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics responded and transported Ramirez to a local hospital to be treated for the gunshot wound he sustained during the incident. While there, Ramirez was pronounced deceased by medical staff. Ricardo Ramirez was an 18-year-old resident of Richmond, California. Immediately following the officer-involved shooting, the second masked passenger entered the Cadillac and was driven out of the area. Responding 77th Division uniformed officers observed the Cadillac and initiated a vehicle pursuit. The driver refused to stop, continued accelerating at a high rate of speed, and committed numerous traffic violations, ultimately leading officers onto the northbound 110 freeway. A portion of this incident was captured on the responding officer's digital in-car video. Most marked vehicles assigned to patrol have a camera mounted inside which activates when the emergency lights are turned on. The camera can also be manually activated. These digital in-car cameras have a buffer of video without audio. Upon activation, the camera goes back 1 minute and starts recording. Here is digital in-car video from the officers involved in this incident.
Alright, I got him coming out the other side. And yep, sure enough, northbound, 110 freeway, from Slauson. Notify C3.
Go.
Northbound 110 from Slauson. Roger, these people notified. We're gonna get 5 units with that pursuit, please. 5 units and a code Robert.
Wait. Are we? Did we?
No, that's fine. Keep
All
going.
units, code Robert, northbound 110 from Slauson. Code Robert, northbound 110 from Slauson. Requesting 5 additional units in the pursuit for George 30.
Blackout still all the way over the right lane. Right lanes all the way over. I'm losing them in the
Keep
south.
going. He's over there on the right.
If you want to choke them, get over here. Sorry,
Primary on that pursuit. The service will be northbound on the 110 freeway, approaching Vernon. Requesting back Vernon.
Northbound 110 251 vehicles are blocked out.
After a lengthy pursuit, California Highway Patrol took over at the eastbound 10 freeway to the northbound 15 freeway interchange. The pursuit terminated on the northbound 15 freeway and State Route 138 in San Bernardino County. This is where 3 occupants were taken into custody without incident. Here is additional body-worn video from one of the officers involved in this incident.
Is that right here? I can see it. You got the audio? Oh.
The driver of the Cadillac was arrested for felony evading. The other 2 occupants were later questioned and released. The driver of the Cadillac was later identified as Israel Dezama. On July 16, 2024, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed the following charge against Dezama. 1 count of felony evading. Israel Dezama is a 26-year-old resident of Pittsburgh, California. As a part of the investigatory process, a pursuit investigation was also initiated. This pursuit investigation will be reviewed by the department upon completion for adherence to the law and department policy. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all Los Angeles police officers. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedure. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.